This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel. As you can see in the title, this is my second Q&A video. I'm really looking forward to answering some of your questions today. I have received hundreds of questions for today's video, so therefore I would really like to apologize if I don't take your questions because there are a lot. And actually, there are some questions that I have answered in the first Q&A video. So if you want to check it out first, you can check the video right there, or you can check it out in the link in the description below. As usual, I'm gonna speak in English and Indonesian depending on your questions. So if you want to read the English and Indonesian subtitles, they are available in the CC button right there. Okay, I can't wait to answer your questions, so let's just get started. What software do you use in recording? I use Logic Pro X. Kak Jo punya hobi lain nggak selain musik? Kalau ada apa aja? Kalau selain musik sih aku suka main game tentunya. Terus juga aku suka nonton film atau series gitu. Kalau di luar itu sih shopping, online shopping itu termasuk hobi juga nggak sih? Aku nggak tahu ya. Tapi ya aku juga suka jalan-jalan. Walaupun memang banyak banget orang yang pasti suka jalan-jalan. Tapi ya kalau itu termasuk hobi sih aku list itu sebagai hobi aku. Ceritain dong Jo, awal mulai kepikiran buat channel Note Slayer dan termotivasi sama YouTuber siapa buat channel kategori game itu. Terus di balik nama Note Slayer ada makna apa? By the way, kapan-kapan main ke Palembang lagi ya? Oke, buat kalian yang nggak tahu, Note Slayer itu adalah channel gaming aku yang baru aku bikin kayaknya 2 bulan yang lalu. Kalau kalian mau cek, kayaknya ada di link di description di bawah. Jadi itu aku bikin karena pas tahun lalu, pas corona baru-baru mulai, aku kan bosen ya di rumah terus. Jadi aku beli PS4 dan dari situ aku jadi sering banget main game, jadi hobi main game. Tapi sayangnya aku suka merasa kayak tiap kali aku main game kayak udah 4 jaman sehari gitu, itu aku suka mikir, aduh ini kok kayaknya lama banget udah kebuang buat main game doang gitu loh. Jadi aku suka ngerasa pressure untuk ngelakuin sesuatu yang produktif di hari itu gitu loh. Jadi ya I figured kayak gimana kalau tiap kali aku main game jadinya aku masukin di channel gaming aku juga gitu di YouTube. Jadi tiap kali aku main, orang-orang juga bisa lihat aku main dan itu jadi konten dan hiburan. Kalau termotivasi sama YouTuber siapa sih? Kayaknya PewDiePie sih, soalnya itu satu-satunya channel game yang aku tonton dari dulu dan aku kayaknya nggak gitu nonton gaming channel yang lain, jadi ya termotivasi sama PewDiePie. Di balik nama Note Slayer, jadi waktu itu aku nonton Game of Thrones untuk pertama kalinya dan ada karakter di Game of Thrones yang namanya Jaime Lannister. Dia itu dikasih julukan Kingslayer, which waktu itu aku mikir kayak wow, kok namanya catchy banget gitu. Jadi ya aku ambil itu sebagai inspirasi dan instead of Kingslayer, aku ganti jadi Note Slayer, as in music notes gitu loh. Maksudnya music notes, note musik. Jadi ya artinya kayak aku bisa membantai note musik gitu loh. Aku bisa main note musik, you know, get it? Could you switch back to English in your gaming videos, please? Yes, sure I can. So lately, I've been speaking in Indonesian on my gaming videos, and there are a lot of people commenting like, I don't understand a word you just said, please speak in English, you know, something like that. But before that, I made my gaming videos in English, and there are a lot of Indonesian people commenting like, gak bisa bahasa Inggris, you know, something like that. So I think I'm gonna stick with a schedule like 1 English gameplay video a week and 2 Indonesian gameplay videos a week. So let's just see from there. Note Slayer update tiap hari dong? Kayaknya nggak bisa deh kak. Soalnya aku bikin konten musiknya kan juga kayak setiap minggu kan ya. Jadi kayaknya aku bakal sibuk di situ juga. Dan ini aja sebenarnya udah lumayan sering menurut aku. 3 kali seminggu buat gameplay video. Jadi tapi ya nanti lihat aja. Untuk kedepannya mungkin aku bisa lebih seringin atau nggak. Apa keinginan Kak Jo yang belum tercapai? Aku sih ada keinginan yang dari beberapa bulan yang lalu aku udah pikirin, aku mau bikin kursus musik. Jadi doain ya guys. Setup recordnya kayak gimana kak? Akhir-akhir ini sih aku setup recordnya simple ya. Jadi aku cuma pakai satu mikrofon yaitu AKG Perception 170 dan itu ditunjukin ke 12 fret gitar di fret ke-12 di gitar aku. Terus juga ditambah lagi sama satu pickup. Jadi aku colok kabel ke gitar aku. Kalau di lingkungan keluarga pakai bahasa Indo apa Inggris? Pakai bahasa Indo sih. Soalnya keluarga aku kurang bisa bahasa Inggris. Any tips for arranging songs? Yes, I have a couple tips for arranging songs. The first one is you have to listen to the song that you're gonna be arranging over and over again, like a couple times, because therefore you can know what the song really sounds like, you know. And the second one is you have to try to pay attention to the instrumentals more, or the background music, as you call it. Because I think people tend to overlook the importance of the background music because they think that the one and only important part in a song is the melodies or the vocals, which is not really accurate because background music is the thing that makes a song sound that way. Like for example, remixes from music producers and DJs. Even though they use the same vocal samples, their remixes in the end still sound really different from each other. So yeah, that's one of my point of background music is really important in a song. It plays a huge part in a song, so don't overlook it. Do you have something to say to those people who are just learning fingerstyle guitar? Yes, I have something to say. I have been asked so many questions, like so many times, about how to master the fingerstyle technique in a short amount of time. And I think that kind of mindset is really not worth it because in reality, learning a skill really takes time, you know, dedication, determination, and especially practice, a lot of practice. So I don't think there's any shortcut to, you know, achieve that in a short amount of time. So you just need practice and practice and practice, you know. So my point is, don't overthink it, just do it. Kind of like what Shia LaBeouf said.
Just do it!
Does your guitar playing changes when someone is watching you versus you play alone? Of course it changes because when I play in front of an audience, you know, the nervousness kicks in and it changes my whole, you know, playing. What's your favorite Netflix movie or series? Black Mirror, for sure. Kak, lebih sakit mana? Putus senar atau putus cinta? Aku bohong sih kalau aku bilang putus senar, karena kalau putus senar kan tinggal beli lagi, tapi kalau putus cinta kan nggak bisa beli lagi ya. Do you feel that learning more than one instrument helped you or made it more difficult to learn each one? Well, of course it helps me, especially in arranging, because I think that if I know how to play another instruments other than guitar, I can arrange more creatively. Yeah, creatively. Did you go through a burnout phase where you just seem very uninterested or tired in playing instruments? Yes, of course. And I think that is a very common thing to musicians. I think every musician has gone through that phase before, or at least will go through that phase. And I don't think that it's bad at all. It's just a phase and it will go away eventually. And in the end, you will pick up your instrument again and play. So it's good. Pengalaman kakak selama COVID, apakah kakak lebih produktif sebelum COVID atau selama COVID? Surprisingly, pas COVID. Step by step belajar fingerstyle, kak. Pengen belajar tapi nggak tahu harus mulai dari mana. Oke, aku ada advice. Kalau kalian mau belajar fingerstyle, lebih mending sih kalian belajar basic gitarnya dulu. Kalian mesti tahu basic gitarnya dulu. I've been getting tons of questions about how to learn guitar for beginners. Therefore, I recommend you to go to Skillshare. There's a class titled Learn Guitar, The Complete Beginner's Guide by Mark Barnacle. Mark did a really great job on explaining the basics of guitar step by step, from tuning, chords, picking exercises, scales, and more. If you're looking for another music-related classes, you're in the right place. There are also classes about trap music production, audio mixing and mastering, remixing dance music, and more. Skillshare has thousands of inspiring online classes about other categories as well, like illustration, photography, marketing, and so on. Don't worry, there won't be any ads on Skillshare, and they're always launching new premium classes, so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you. Now, because Skillshare is sponsoring this video, the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a free trial of premium membership so you can explore your creativity. Kalau rekaman butuh waktu berapa jam? Tergantung lagunya sih, tapi biasanya 3-5 jam. Did you get vaccinated? I haven't. Menurut kakak, kalau fingerstyle masih pakai aransemen orang lain, wajar nggak sih? Minder belum bisa aransemen sendiri. Justru wajar banget sih, karena itu yang dulu aku lakuin juga sebelum aku bisa ngaransemen fingerstyle sendiri. Jadi dari situ aku malah bisa dapat karakteristik aransemen aku sendiri dari mempelajari orang lain punya aransemen. Do you cause anything when you're making videos? Yes, for sure, especially in outfits and makeup. Part paling susah ketika aransemen fingerstyle, kayaknya sih kalau ada bassline sama perkusi sama melodi semuanya pada main at the same time, itu yang susah sih. Latihan terampuh buat ngelenturin tangan for pianist dan perbedaan spesifik piano dan keyboard. Kalau latihan terampuh sih dulu pas aku les, aku sering banget dikasih buku Hanon untuk aku latih terus setiap harinya. Jadi itu isinya exercises untuk main piano semua buat ngelenturin jari. Dan kalau menurut aku sih itu worth it banget buat kamu coba. Perbedaan spesifik piano dan keyboard itu sebenarnya emang beda banget sih, karena emang itu instrumen yang beda kan ya. Perbedaannya sih mungkin ada di touch-nya, jadi touch-nya itu beda, rasanya, feel-nya, terus juga suaranya yang keluar juga beda. Tapi aku nggak bilang salah satu itu lebih bagus atau lebih jelek, karena dua-duanya itu instrumen yang beda, dan fungsinya juga beda. Any plans of doing a playthrough of Resident Evil Village? Yes, I'm actually doing one right now, so you can check it out on my gaming channel. Link in the description. Which instrument would you like to play the most? Piano or guitar? Choose only one. Guitar. Kok bisa foto bareng dengan Sung Ha Jung? Semangat kak. Waktu itu sih Sung Ha Jung datang ke Indonesia pas tahun 2013 dan aku kebetulan bisa beli tiket VIP atau meet and greet-nya dia. Jadi bukan cuma aku doang sih yang bisa ketemu sama dia. Jadi orang-orang lain juga banyak yang bisa ketemu sama dia dan foto bareng sama dia. Jadi waktu itu sebelum dia tampil, kita semua disuruh ke backstage dan foto bareng dia. Do you like sports? Yes, I like sports, especially football. It started when me and my family were obsessed with the 2010 World Cup, the one in South Africa. Yeah, we used to like wake up in 3 a.m. and like watch the football matches in like random restaurants that are open that time. So it was pretty cool and pretty fun to do that. And yeah, that explains why all of my crushes in school are futsal players. There goes my type. Kenapa habis kunci B itu C? Karena habis bercanda jadi cinta. Yeah, you can do better than that. Kapan rilisnya tuh lagu After School Weekly, Kak? Minggu lalu. Kakak itu K-popers. Aku suka banget sih dengerin K-pop. Terutama aku suka banget sama genre bubblegum K-pop karena itu mood booster banget. Tapi kalau K-popers sih aku nggak consider myself as a K-popper sih ya. Soalnya aku nggak gitu ngikutin beritanya mereka juga. Dan kalau misalnya dibandingin sama temen-temen aku yang K-popper, pengetahuan aku cetek banget. So, yeah. What are the equipments you're using for video recording? I use the camera Sony Alpha 6500, Sony Alpha 6000, my own phone, which is the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and the GoPro Hero 9. I try to play guitar like you, but my finger keeps slipping into the wrong string. Is there any technique to help it? This happened to me a lot too, actually, when I started to play fingerstyle guitar. And I don't think there's a particular technique to help prevent it, except that you practice all the time. The more you practice, the less this thing happens. Favorite song from Linkin Park? I have a lot of favorite songs from Linkin Park, but if I have to choose one, I think Given Up is pretty cool because there's a part where Chester, the vocalist of Linkin Park, screamed for 17 seconds straight. So it's really cool to listen to it every time. Do you hurt your hand when you're playing the guitar? And I like your new hair. Thank you. Yes, I hurt my hand, more like my wrist and my fingers when I play so long on the guitar. Have you ever been unsatisfied with any of your fingerstyle covers? Yes, of course I have. There are a lot of videos that I cringe every time I look at it again or I listen to it again because those videos are a long time ago and it was pretty cringy. But surprisingly, the videos that I think are cringy tend to do better in views and stuff. So I don't really know what to say about that. Siapa musisi favorit kamu di Indonesia dan lagu Indonesia apa yang paling kamu suka? Musisi favorit aku di Indonesia itu Isyana Sarasvati dan yang paling keren adalah tanggal lahir kita sama, guys. Jadi itu keren banget. Dan lagu Indonesia apa yang paling kamu suka? Aku paling suka lagunya Hi-Fi yang judulnya Siapkah Kau Untuk Jatuh Cinta Lagi. Makanan favoritnya apa nih? Aku punya banyak sih makanan favorit, tapi kalau misalnya disuruh pilih satu sih aku suka banget sama nasi bogana, atau nasi liwet, atau nasi ayam Semarang, semuanya lah. Do you have any pets? Yes, I have 4 cats and I have adopted them like a few weeks ago, so it's not a long time ago. And there they are. I'm gonna introduce them to you now. Come here, Danny. Danny. Okay, this is Daenerys. This is Danny. She's a nice cat, really nice. Yeah, she wants to get off. And these are her children. This is, who are you? Oh, this is Viserion. This is Viserion, my favorite. And this is Drogon. This is Drogon. And this is Rhaegal. This is Rhaegal. Okay, they want to get off. Oh yeah, okay, it's enough. Okay, so those are the questions for today. I really hope you guys enjoy my answers and this whole video. I really appreciate and I want to thank every single one of you who have watched this and especially those of you who have submitted the questions. And I really love them and I had fun answering some of your questions today. So thank you guys so much for watching and stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!